Right here, hope you're fitting well. So obviously we're still in the chapter of dreaming. So hopefully you've got your pen and paper, guys. Really important. I've got my Diet Coke, okay, yeah. So make sure that you've got your pen and paper. So here we go. So in this quick video, we're going to be talking about why people fail, okay. Now, again, I'm not here to knock anybody, guys, okay, and I don't want to be stereotypical what I'm going to be saying in this video. So I'm just going to be speaking this as a whole and in general. Now, there's 1,000 reasons why people could fail. Again, I'm certainly not knocking anybody here, but as I say, you've got some people, unfortunately, that if they're born into a country where the government doesn't allow, obviously freedom or entrepreneurship, obviously it's very difficult for some people in some countries to fail. But I wanted to speak about people in countries where the government does give them an opportunity, okay. So countries like where I'm from in the UK, I live in between the UK and the USA. So countries like the UK, USA, Canada, Australia, etc., and many other countries where the governments allow, obviously for the most part, for their people to go out and be entrepreneurial. Why do people mostly still fail? And again, we can talk about schooling and obviously parents and bad people getting brought up in poor areas. But again, we can also say we can also talk about so many success stories where people have had a bad upbringing, a bad schooling, and they've gone on to become a success. So I think sometimes it is in a person's DNA, but also I think one of the main reasons why people fail is association. Okay, so it doesn't matter what type of background you've had, good or poor. I think once you get to adulthood, okay, yeah, if you surround yourself with the right people, okay, yeah, you've got a greater chance of success. If you surround yourself with bad people, you've obviously got a less chance to be success. And unfortunately, again, when sometimes when you see these criminals, or people that get arrested for whatever, criminal activity that they've done, they always blame, obviously, the environment that I was in, and 100%, I'm not doubting for one moment that the environment, obviously, unfortunately, sort of pushed him in that way to do whatever crime they done. But they'll always say, I had no choice. But he did. When you get to adulthood, you have got a choice, okay, guys. Yeah, you have got a choice. As I say, if you want to better yourself and your family, and you know that you're hanging about with the wrong friends in the wrong neighbourhood, you've got to do that adult thing, and you've got to get away from the people that are holding you down. And as I say, so that's one of the things. If you're an adult, and you're, one of the main reasons anyway why people fail is they mix with the wrong people. And I say, if you're an adult, it's your choice. Don't blame anyone else. You're an adult. You've got the opportunity and the choice to get up and go somewhere else. Okay. But it's not just obviously hanging about with the wrong crowds. You could also have the wrong partner, husband, wife, etc. You could have the wrong partner. So again, I've seen this many times before, where you get one side of the partnership it just wants to move to the next area. They want to get out the area that they're in. They want to get a better house, with a garden. And then you get the other partner saying, well, I'm happy to stay here. I'm only around the corner from the parents. So again, you've got that, you've got that friction. And unfortunately, what a lot of people tend to do is go with the easy option. So they think, okay, well, if my partner wants to stay here by the family, I'll stay here. And unfortunately, that's what a lot of people do. They make that decision and they get pulled down. And that's why a lot of people, unfortunately, live in mediocrity. And as I said, I could go on example after example, guys, where somebody wants to move forward, and whether it's a family, friends, even it could be a boss, they say, well, no, we're happy staying here. And then you've got a choice then, do I stay with people that are going to hold me back, or do I go and find people that are going to propel me forward? Okay, yeah. And that's the choice you got to make. And that's what I want you to write down now. Okay, yeah. Write down now. It's like, if you're not achieving, okay, yeah, what you want to achieve and what you want to be achieving in life right now, who are the people or the organisations or wherever that you feel are holding you back? Now, don't be blaming them, okay, yeah, don't be blaming them. Even though that they could be holding you back, you've still got the choice to obviously decide what you want to do, okay, yeah. Because a lot of people don't think this, believe it or not, guys, okay, because they get into a rut, whether it's with family, friends, in their job, and they don't realise that the family, friends, or job are holding them back, okay. So that's what you need to do in this video, guys, is write down, think, okay, I'm not where I am at present. What do I think is holding me back? But I stress you can't blame other people, because if other people or organisations are happy to stay where they are, that's their choice, that's not yours, okay? So then you've got to think, okay, you know, this is what's holding me back, okay? What have I got to do to obviously make sure that these people or organisations don't obviously keep stopping me from chasing my dream, if that makes sense. And you might have to make some choices, guys, okay? So over the years with myself, I decided to move out of the neighbourhood where I lived. I'm not saying that the people, my friends, were bad people. They weren't bad people at all. When I still see them, I say hi and give each other a hug. Very pleased to see them. But they were happy to live where they wanted to live. They were happy going to the pubs every single night of the week. That wasn't me. So I made a conscious decision when I was 18 years of age to get out of my area, and I moved to a better area with my job. And I think that was one of the reasons why I become a success, is because I got out of an environment on a housing estate. And please don't think I'm knocking my housing estate. My parents still live there. As I say, I still go back. I'm still friendly with everybody, but that's their choice to live there. You know, the majority of people, as I say, they're stuck in a job that they probably don't, well, I know they don't like, because I speak to them, they hate the job, but they made the choice. They're happy to stay where they are and do what they're doing, even though they're not happy, if that makes sense. And I made the choice when I was 18 years of age. I don't want this. I want a better life for myself. So I made that choice to move out. Okay, so I've made those choices and many other choices, which I'll explain as this course goes by, to make sure that I obviously associate with the right people and that I'm chasing my dream. So I want you to do that right now, okay? Just literally it'll take you a few minutes and think, okay, you know what? I'm not where I am in life. Who or what do I think is holding me back? But you've got to remember, guys, you can't be blaming anybody else, okay? Because that's their choice. Then you've got to make a choice. Are you happy to stay and stay at this level? Or are you happy to make some type of choice to start breaking away? And you don't have to start, you don't have to go in and say, right, you're gone, okay, yeah, I don't recommend you do that. Again, you can gradually do it. I'm not saying that you fall out with people, you know, as I say, like I said before, sorry guys, even though that I moved away from my area, from my school friends, my friends in the housing estates, when I still see them from time to time, we'll still give each other a big hug. We're still friends, okay, yeah. The only difference is I just moved away, okay, yeah. So you've got to make that decision, okay. Hope that makes sense, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.